Harmony Cultivators. Today we're going to be talking about some of the more mainstream sentiments and, really are some of these sentiments ones that we should be entertaining. Now, this is not a mom or a woman shaming thing, but more of a call to really make us reflect and reconsider some of the thoughts or feelings that we may be having, and not to just follow the mainstream belief or trends. Now, some of the common phrases that we hear is, women really wanting to be heard, being recognized for what I'm going through and all the things that I'm doing, or how much I'm doing, in reference to being a mother or a homemaker. I think that some of the culture that we have cultivated over the last 10 years especially is kind of this mentality to need an applause or a trophy or attention. I think of mothers for thousands and millions of years have lived through much harder times in different ways and did these things without an applause, without a thank you or attention, and not only not needing but not wanting necessarily an applause or recognition for nursing, raising, cooking, cleaning, teaching, maintaining, teaching their children, maintaining a home, whatever it may be, in that kind of more feminine role. They simply just did these things without an applause. And it kind of makes me wonder, why are we really searching for this kind of external validation of what we're doing? Is a kind of suspicion of mine that maybe it's because that we don't actually value what we're doing as mothers or as homemakers. When one really truly finds value in something, they just do it. And they do it because it's something worthy of doing. Something that the individual finds as a valuable task for one reason or another. Of course, this concept of value changes between generations and through types of societies and cultures and people. But generally, I think we've been kind of misled maybe by the mainstream culture and institutions that being a mother and raising kids, or being a homemaker and keeping home and not having a career, or isn't really a desirable or even an admirable role. So really, women for generations and centuries have done these very difficult but also important tasks. So even if they, seemingly go unnoticed, should we feel contentment in our hearts knowing that we are doing worthy and valuable work, even on the toughest days that we are still doing deeply spiritual or meaningful or purposeful work? I find it to be very important to cultivate our internal perceptions and contentment, and to make time for reflecting on, why are we seeking this external validation? I'd love to hear what you had to think, so make sure you let me know below in the comments. Like and subscribe this video so I can continue these conversations. Thank you so much.